but I don't want to offend you, Parker.
So wait, why did you want to offend people?
Cause like it was just funny, like leftists. They just, they, the person that they. So I like to get under their skin sometimes, and I just wanted to get under a certain people's skin, but I don't want to get under your people's skin, man. I respect your people, Parker. Do your homework on me respecting your people, bro. But
Uh,
this gay
okay.
stuff, this gay stuff, bro. When we talk about morals, all right, everybody in the world can't. If everybody in the world did something that's like go against your morals, it's bad, bro. But if one person do it, it's still bad. And when you talk about morals, these things apply. Like this certain thing applies. Like if one person steal, it's bad. It's still bad if everybody steal. If everybody kill, it's bad if one person kill. If everybody do something, so what I'm saying is, bro, if one person is, what I'm saying, with the, with the shits, and with the shits, I mean, by that flag at the
Yes.
back
So
of your parade,
J-Man,
bro.
is it wrong for me to go on live and debate people?
Nah, bro.
But if everyone went on live and debated people, we wouldn't be able to survive.
Why we wouldn't be able to survive, bro? Use this example last time, bro.
Because
Do your
because
homework
all
on.
all we would be doing is debating people, dude.
No, no, no. That's not the thing. You don't debate all day, Parker. Do your homework on the time that you
Okay,
debate,
wait.
bro.
So is it okay if people engage in intercourse like a little bit if they want to? Because I mean, they can still engage in
Yeah,
like, oh,
yeah.
okay.
It's okay. Yeah, yeah. Hell yeah.
There's nothing wrong with gay intercourse.
Oh, no, hell nah. It's wrong for gay people to hell nah. That shit wrong, bro. That shit wrong,
How is it wrong?
bro. Cause hey, bro, come on, like it don't lead to nothing. Like it's just for pleasure. Just because something leads to
So
pleasure, don't
so
make
so
it
let's
good.
say let's say I have a wife, and like we're both infertile because we're a lot older or something, and like stuff happened in our lives, right? Is it okay for us to engage in intercourse? We've been together for decades.
Okay, if I walked up to you, do I know that you infertile, bro? No, I don't know that
No,
you
but we're
infertile,
in a marriage. We know that each other are infertile.
bro. But the thing is, you cannot have babies, but like gay people, that's not the same situation, bro. Because something is wrong with the way you was born, bro. Something happened in the womb, or something did not go right when you infertile, bro. Do your homework on being infertile, bro.
No, 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 no. I understand what you're referencing there. Let's say that I'm fertile, right? So again, I'm in the context of a marriage. I'm fertile. I could be with someone else who's fertile, but I decide to be with my wife who's like I've been with for 20 years and she's infertile, right? Is there something wrong there?
Yes. Well, no, no, no. It's not. It's not wrong that you chose this woman. It's not
No.
wrong that you
Is it
chose this
wrong for
woman,
us to engage in intercourse?
bro. No, it's not wrong. But let
No,
me
but
tell
like it
you.
does. What does
Let
it
me
lead
tell you
to?
why it's not wrong, bro.
J-Man, what does
Let
it
me,
lead to?
bro. It can lead to a miracle, bro. Do your homework on a miracle, bro.
It
You
can
can.
lead to a miracle. Well, how
It
come
can lead
God
to a
can't make a
miracle, bro.
miracle with a man and a man engaging in intercourse?
Because he ain't make you like that, bro. Do your homework on man and the man, bro. Like a miracle can happen with two
What do
infertile
you mean he
people. I'm
didn't
pretty
make you
sure.
like that? Wait, J-Man, I have a question. Why did God put the prostate in the male asshole that produces
Bro,
sexual pleasure
okay,
when
okay,
stimulated?
all right. So I did my homework, bro, because you said this before. Do your homework on it helps sperm travel, bro. Do your homework on it helps sperm travel, bro.
And it also produces sexual pleasure when stimulated. So why
Okay,
did
bro,
God
but
create that natural function? Oh, he just got removed for community guidelines. All right, we're going to go on to the next person. Everyone, if you like the content, follow me if you haven't already, everyone. Tap that screen. Let's go on to the next person, everyone. He just got community guidelined. That did not take long at all. That did not take long at all. Yeah. All right. We're going to go to the next person. It's not accepting this person. Everyone keep tapping that screen, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends. It said multi-guest user does not exist. What the hell? All right, everyone. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We'll help getting out to. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Kill your fucking self, nigga!
Bro, please. What is? Why are they so angry? What is wrong with people? Can someone please explain to me what's wrong with people? Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 18. I'm gonna poop in your butthole. I'm gonna poop all in your butthole, buddy.
Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18,
What's your birth year?
2001.
That was incredible math. I'm losing faith in humanity, Chad. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, I am 29.
What's your birth year?
1994.
For sure. Okay, do you think that being gay is wrong?
Oh, dude. That's a loaded question. I think that we're all equal. Sorry, those were some pretty funny the last people. I'm trying to get over that. But
Do you think it's wrong, yes or no?
yes, I do.
Why?
Because I believe that's what I believe.
And why do you believe that?
Because I'm trying to figure out how to say this in a way that's it's not just gonna be like, okay, like everybody like hates me or something, because I believe that we're all equal. I'm not like saying that anybody is better than, or that I'm better than any other person, but yeah, it comes down to belief in God, because I've had like multiple spiritual experiences that have like left me with no choice but to believe, because it's like undeniable. So that's why I believe. But
Do you
I don't
accept
think-
the conclusions formed from the spiritual experiences of Angel Gabriel? I mean, not Angel Gabriel, of Prophet Muhammad with the Angel Gabriel?
I do not.
No? So then why should we
No.
accept your spiritual
What makes it
experiences
different?
conclusions?
Because Jesus said that he is like the one and only like true way to a real relationship with God.
Well,
so
I mean,
that-
the Quran makes claims that you can find you can find God through the prophets. I don't see how that point is relevant.
The
right? There are
Quran also points to Jesus being a prophet as well, and so it kind of like contradicts
Yeah.
itself in that way.
That's not a contradiction.
Well, it would be if Jesus is saying that he is the
Appreciate
true
the subscription.
way.
Thank you so much.
If Jesus is saying he is the true way, then how that would kind of discredit. like,
I'm pretty sure they
Muhammad.
would claim that like he would either contradict himself with that, or that he would say he didn't say that, or they would say he didn't say that. But it is the case that, again, clearly speaking, right, I don't think that you have an ability to say that I'm not going to accept the conclusions formed from the spiritual experiences of Prophet Muhammad, but I am going to accept the spiritual experiences of myself, the conclusions formed from that. So again, what would be the process in which you could use to differentiate between the conclusions formed from either or, to accept one but not accept the other?
Because Jesus said that he is the one true way.
Jesus said he's the one true way. Okay, so just making
Yeah,
a
he said, "I am
claim
the way,
doesn't mean
the
it's
life, and-"
accurate. They also claimed that Jesus did not crucify on the cross. Is that accurate just because it was claimed? Appreciate the Corky. Thank you so much.
No, it's because this is what I believe. I mean, it would contradict itself.
You believe your
believing
belief
any
contradicts itself?
Any other? What's that?
You believe that your belief contradicts itself? Appreciate the hat mustache. Thank you so much.
No, I'm saying that I believe in the Bible. I believe in I believe that Jesus Christ truly died and was resurrected, because I mean I've experienced his presence through prayer. I've seen like signs, and I mean it's undeniable. I've experienced.
Wait, can we answer my
presence.
question though? How do we accept the conclusions formed from your spiritual experience, but we deny the conclusions formed from other spiritual experiences?
Because Jesus Christ said that he is the true way. So that would be
That's
why
just a
I
claim,
would not
right?
accept other claims.
No, but that's just a claim. There are also claims in the Quran, right? That doesn't mean that they're accurate.
Yeah, so you have to choose which
So
one
how do you
to
know which one
believe.
is? Oh, so you don't know which one's accurate. It's just whatever you choose.
Well, if you've
So if you don't know which one's
experienced-
accurate, you just choose.
No, if you've
Well-
experienced a spiritual experiences through reading the Bible, prayer, and a relationship with Jesus, then you would therefore.
Yeah, someone's come up on my live before and said they had a spiritual experience with the Norse pagan god Odin, right? So are they justified in believing that Odin exists?
I believe that people can have different, contact deceiving spirits that would lead them to believe.
Okay. So why do you think that
Like,
they're
people
deceiving?
go-
That's your opinion, right? But their opinion is
Yeah.
that this is God. This is the creator of the universe. So are they
Well,
justified
this
in
is just
believing
gonna
that?
be. Can I kind of ask you a few questions?
Before you do, are they justified in believing that?
Are they able to do that? Yes, they can. They can do whatever they want.
No. Are they justified in believing that?
Are they justified?
Yeah.
How? By like proving their claim? Is that what you mean? Like, are they able to prove their claim?
Like, yeah. Do you think that there's sufficient reason to believe their claim?
I don't believe there is sufficient reason to believe their claim because I believe that Jesus Christ said that he was the one true way to a real relationship with God. So that would be me saying no, that theirs is not the true justified way.
But that's just your
and
feeling.
that's just my
right?
opinion. Yes, right.
That's
So
just your
anyway,
feeling. So again, there's nothing that means that yours is more justified than theirs. So if theirs isn't justified and it's off the same basis as your claim, then your view is not justified either.
Okay, so can I ask you a few questions?
Sure.
All right. So if you knew are you willing and open-minded to, are you willing, like, are you really like wanting to believe that there is a God? Do you want to believe
I want
that
I want there to be a heaven. I very clearly would want there to be a heaven. I can't rationalize it.
Okay. And then also, if you knew that Christianity was the one true religion, if you knew that it was, would you become a disciple of Jesus Christ?
Well, I would have to have all my questions answered.
Yeah, you'd have to
Right.
have all your questions answered.
Yeah. I can follow if I'm given reason. Right?
But if
the,
you
the,
were,
the issue is that there's not sufficient reason given.
But if you did know, like, if you were to like full blown look into it and like open your heart and like mind and be like willing to have there be a possibility that it is true, like would you become a Christian?
There are contradictions with the worldview.
So you'd have to
So
like fix those contradictions.
Yeah, so if there weren't contradictions and there were justification, then I would be able to like accept the belief, right? But there's not.
Dude, you should check out, there's a book called Evidence That Demands a Verdict, and it's like life-changing truth for a skeptical world. It has like basically kind of has all of those answers and contradictions like answered in there and like reasoning for why it's true. And
Have you read it?
no, I just bought it. So,
I don't know why you'd recommend a book for someone to read if you haven't read the book.
it looks pretty sick. I literally just got
Probably
it. So-
read it first. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. But dude, also I wanted to go back to the LGBTQ thing. So I identified as bisexual at one point. And so a lot of people say that it is not a choice, but in my case,
Did you just you don't have attraction for men anymore?
no, I don't.
Zero.
Yes, zero. I used to, and it was because I was watching Korn so much. Like
So
I would
there's
watch
not good
Korn.
evidence that indicates that corn would have any influence in terms of making you gay.
Oh,
That doesn't make
dude,
any
I think
sense.
Korn has a huge
but-
influence on people's like.
Not them being gay, right? But like, so you don't find any
my
men.
case-
You don't find any men sexually
No,
attractive.
not anymore at all. No, I have a girlfriend now, and I've done.
Wait, just because you have a girlfriend doesn't mean you don't find other people attractive.
No, but
I have a girlfriend.
I'm not saying that's why I don't find them attractive. It's just because I simply don't, and I absolutely have chosen to be heterosexual. Like,
Wait,
now.
so
So
I have a question.
I used to do-
Could you choose to be sexually attracted to your mother? I appreciate it, Jace. Thank you so much.
dude, no way, no.
No, so you can't choose your sexual attractions?
Not for my mother.
Yeah, so if you can't choose your sexual attractions, it's likely that you're just bi if you can quote unquote choose to be heterosexual. It seems like you're just only acknowledging your attractions.
Why do these
towards
things
women.
like justify any of these claims that you're like? I don't understand how the. But no, I mean for
What
me,
didn't
I'm
make
just
sense?
saying that for me it absolutely was a choice. I've done LGBTQ stuff, and now I don't have that attraction anymore than when I used to. And I'm saying a big part of it absolutely was watching Korn, 100%. Because I would just be like, it got deeper and deeper. The more I watched it, the more perverted I became. And now I don't watch Korn. I don't watch Korn anymore.
Yeah, so again,
but that's not just the full
literally
blown.
there's no good evidence to indicate that corn is going to make you gay. That's just not how it works there. But when it relates to this, again,
I think there
we
is.
could even accept the idea that at some point, right, you like, let's say that like an individual is bi-curious, right? Or an individual has less attraction targeted towards men than they do towards women, like say 15 or 5% towards men, right? And then like 95 or 85% towards women, right? So it can be the case that just the attraction that you have towards women is like greater to you, right? So you only recognize that and suppress the aspect of yourself in which has attraction towards men. This happens with a lot of individuals in which have religious upbringings or religious beliefs, as they think it's wrong to have these types of attractions.
No, I mean, that had nothing to do with why because now that I did recognize that it was something that I consider not to be morally good, but I don't know. That's not saying that I am like that I think anybody is worse off than me or anything. I'm just. Yeah, I don't know, dude. For me, it absolutely was a choice. I was able to go back and forth. So, and I know there's plenty of stories online of people experiencing the exact same thing, where they were attracted to one sex more so than the other, and then they went back and they were able to. I mean, it's kind of like forming a new habit, and that makes a whole lot of sense to me. Like, it's just like,
How come I couldn't do that? How come I
come
can't
you-
just choose to like find men sexually attractive?
I don't know. Have you like tried to do that?
Can't do it. Can't do it. It's impossible.
Well, have you tried?
I don't even know how to possibly try, right? I look at a man, it just doesn't happen. Doesn't happen.
Well,
Maybe you think that there's some notion of a choice is because you could be bi, right? In your head, because you think that because you have attraction towards both, that you think that there's some notion of a choice. Whereas when I ask you questions about other types of sexual attractions, you can't choose those.
well, that would be I mean, yeah, I wouldn't be wanting to do it. I mean, just like if you wanted to do a certain thing a certain way, that's just like people who used to want to smoke weed all the time. Now they don't do it anymore. They used to think it was good and that it gave them something, that it was beneficial towards their life, and now they are sober and they don't smoke it anymore. I mean, I would say it's the kind of the same. It's like just empty pleasures that leave you feeling void of a true spiritual life. That's what I believe.
Yeah, I don't think that this is like comparable, like at least in any sense, right? Because when we're talking about attraction here, that's not something that we see commonly to change. Whereas when we're relating to like drug usage, right, it's often that people will use drugs and then not really necessarily engage with them a lot when they get a lot older, right? So I mean, we have completely different priors with them.
Yeah, I mean, they may have like grown up around a family who has drank, and they start drinking at like a very young age, and then they carry that into adulthood, and they start saying, and it takes time and effort to get over those past behaviors and that past lifestyle and to create a new life or receive a new life from practicing different like behaviors or receiving a whole new life from God through Jesus Christ. And
Yeah. So again, how do we know that God exists?
you have to want to. No, you have to want to.
Yeah. There are many people that want to know, and
open-minded.
many people that are open and don't have any reason to believe.
Well, if they're not looking to be open-hearted and open-minded,
Do you
I guess we
assume
said-
that literally everyone on the planet that doesn't believe what you believe is just not genuine?
no,
Is that actually your
absolutely
assumption?
not.
So there
No.
are some genuine people that want to believe that don't have any evidence, right? Why do those people not have evidence?
Because they're looking for evidence in the wrong ways.
And how do you know they're looking in the wrong ways? Every single one. There's not a single person
Because maybe
which meets
they're
that
just
condition,
like-
meets that
maybe-
condition and is looking in the right way.
Maybe they're saying things like, it has to be a sign according to how I would want to receive a sign from God. Like, oh, I would want God to come directly in front of me at 12 o'clock on this time.
Why
and
would
tell me
God
these
give them
exact
evidence that God
words.
knows that they won't accept? Like, that just makes no sense. God's all-knowing. God knows what evidence they're not
Yeah,
going
so
to
they
accept.
don't
Why would
want
God
to-
give them evidence that they're not going to accept? That just,
Why
like, it's
would-
incoherent. Yeah, why would God do that?
Maybe he did give evidence, but people are
Love
not.
jellyfish, thank you so much.
People are not willing to accept the
No,
evidence.
dude, okay, so I think that this just doesn't make any sense because if they're not willing to accept the evidence, God knows what they would be willing to accept because God is all-knowing. So this is not a good argument at all because God would have just known how to convince them. So God chose not to convince them, essentially.
What if God's past beliefs are controlled by our present actions?
Huh?
What if God's past beliefs are controlled by our present actions?
Do you think that God has knowledge about true facts about the future?
Yes, but do I think that it can change?
So
or
I don't
be
think any point in the
differentiated?
past would be different from the present in terms of God's knowledge, as God knew it all in both circumstances.
So what would be the point of prayer and asking for God to do something for you at all then?
Well, the idea would be like the attempt at communication.
Yeah, so if God can't like
Because if you didn't end up communicating at any
it's not
point,
like
then
a-
there wouldn't be some notion in God that would go off in his own mind that you did that.
if there's not like a relationship that you're like building with God where you're working together and you say, God, give me the strength to do this, what would be the point? Because he would have already given you the strength and everything would have already been planned out beforehand and there would be no reason for prayer at all.
I'm confused what your point is. I don't know how that responds to my point.
What was your point?
Essentially what I'm trying to get to is that I don't think that, at least like in basic terms, I want to bring us back to like the whole basis, right? I don't think that we have a justification here for your God's existence. I appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much. And if you don't have a justification for your God's existence, well, then you can't justify the claim that being gay is wrong by virtue of your God existing.
What if God has already given us that evidence, but it's not in the way that you want it to be given to you?
Again, I can question that as God knows what we would want. And then it also, what evidence is it? Appreciate the call, John. Thank you.
Dude, what if it's literally right in front of your face?
What
and
evidence
you're
is
saying
it?
That's
Just
not
tell me-
good enough. That's
just tell me
not
what the
good
evidence
enough.
is?
Like evidence. What if you like actually are like open to there being a possibility that God is real and that he can reveal himself to you if you like truthfully, like full blown, not trying to like disprove him and say like, God, where are you? Oh, I told you he's not there. But you're like, God, please, I will do anything. Please reveal yourself to me, God, please. And you like,
So God wants me
show-
to get on my knees, and beg.
Bro, that's exactly what I did. And that's exactly how it happened for me.
So is it, seriously, that's what God wants me to do.
why don't you ask him what he would want you to do? What do you?
I don't know. I don't have a
it's
communication with God.
different for everybody. God
I don't
has a
have I
personal-
don't have voices in my head that are not mine. I don't
God
know.
has a
I don't have a
personal-
communication with God.
God wants a personal relationship with everybody, and wants it to be like personal, not like everybody has to do the exact same method to reach God. It's like God speaks to people in different ways. So maybe, yeah, dude, maybe try to get on your knees and say, God, please reveal yourself to me. I am open. I will do anything to receive a sign from you. I really want to see that you are there.
Yeah, and that's the best argument we have, is that I just have to get on my knees and beg.
I think you have to I think you have to absolutely want to see God there.
Yeah,
You can't just be doing it
No,
out
no.
of-
Is this the best way to find God under your?
Is this
view?
the best evidence for God
is to get on my
for a
knees
skeptic?
and beg.
I have no idea, man. I think that it's personal with everybody. I think that you can try your own way, but if you're just doing it out of spite or out of like trying to prove that he is not real and be like, oh, I told you.
I'm just saying,
God.
there's no argument, there's no evidence. All it is that I have to go on my knees with a trust me, bro, and beg.
It's not just a trust me, bro.
That unironically is a trust.
It's not just a trust. It's a trust us who have been doing this for
Trust us, bro. Yes,
billions
yes, I got
of
you.
people. Not
Trust us, bro.
Just not. Oh, try it. Just no.
Trust
it's not
us, bro.
just a trust us. No,
Well, then what is it?
it's not just a trust us.
Trust us, bro. Can you tell me what it is then?
It's
Appreciate the hand art,
it's
thank
a
you.
call out to God with all of your heart and seek him with all of your entire being, and he will reveal himself to you. If
TrustMeBro.org.
full blown, that's not a trust me, bro. That's a God, I want to know that you're real. I want that's not just a, oh, here, because this book said this, that's the only reason you should believe, because no human being, and neither the only way, the Bible literally says the only way to be brought to belief is for God to bring you to belief.
Okay, so I can't do it myself. It's all God. So whether or not I believe is dependent upon God, not me.
If you are seeking him, yes. It's God who gives us everything that we have.
No, but Jake,
It's God
what
who
I want
gives
you to
us
realize
breath, who
here,
gives
what I
us
want you to
food.
realize, hold up, Jake, what I want you to realize here is that it literally, your view is, trust me, bro. It unironically is. Is engaging in gay intercourse wrong?
So in the Bible, I don't know if you're familiar with it or not, but in the Bible, God actually, there was two women who wanted to be gay, and he burnt the city down. Okay? And he said, do not look back, and if you do, I will turn you into salt. And as
What verse in the Bible did this happen?
I can't quote it. Hold on, let me get my Bible out. But I just think it's kind of like, I wouldn't say selfish, because I don't think you're selfish, but I think it's kind of selfish that you think being gay, like, do you believe that you can still go to heaven?
If you're gay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You do. Okay. So
Yeah, like under your view, you can still go to heaven if you're gay. Yeah, being gay doesn't mean you don't go to heaven. Like, if you're a liar, can you still go to heaven?
Okay, but you
If
also
you're a
have to
cheater, can you
repent
still
for
go to
your
heaven?
sins. But you still have to repent for your sins.
Yeah, if you're Jeffrey Dahmer, can you still go to heaven?
Okay. You still, if you, that's a whole different story. Being gay and murdering people, yes, they're two different sins, but they're still sinning.
Yeah, and the murdering people, the Jeffrey Dahmer is way worse, yet he still can get saved as long as he repents and believes.
Right. No, you're
'Cause
right.
you're all sinners,
But
right?
being gay, so what you're saying is, oh, so if I'm gay and I'm like, oh, I want to go to heaven, but I'm still committing sin because I'm gay, that's a sin. No matter what it is.
Well, you're still committing sin right now, aren't you?
How am I committing sin?
Do you lie?
Yeah, of course I do. Okay, but then why? Okay, so are you gay?
No.
Okay, so then why are you even? Okay.
Because I don't think
My
that there should be
question to
unjust
you-
treatment and hatred targeted towards people who are gay.
No,
I think
I'm
that
not
there
hate-
are rational positions in terms of saying that being gay is
I'm
wrong
not
that need to
hating
be
anybody,
critiqued
honestly.
and critically thought about.
I'm not hating. I am just saying my honest opinion that if you are gay, you're not going to heaven. God's not going to let a gay person into heaven.
You're literally factually wrong. You have no clue what the fuck you're
Okay,
saying.
so tell
right?
me where in the Bible
Your
does
own
it say
belief
that
is-
God's going to let people in heaven that are gay. Tell me.
Yeah. So when God proclaims,
Do you know what the
that,
10 Commandments are?
Yeah, I do. When God proclaims,
Okay, so what are the 10 Commandments?
I don't know all the 10 Commandments off the top of my head. I can tell you multiple of them though. Actually, could you name? I'll have you name 4 of them.
Okay, so murder is one.
Thou shalt not murder.
And another thing is,
Are you looking through the Bible to see the 10 Commandments? Are you serious? I can name more than 4. Name them. Tell me right now. Don't deflect. 1.
I'm not deflecting at all.
Thou shalt not murder. What else? She's looking it up. She just paused. There's no way, chat. I actually can't. There's no fucking way. She like laughed at me. Like I can't believe it, dude. I could name way more than 4. I can't name all 10.
Okay, so listen to this. You said like our
Thou shalt not
debate is
murder. What
on
else?
being gay is going to heaven, right?
What else? Thou shalt not murder. What else?
No. We're gonna go back to the heaven thing.
You can't answer the question. Thou shalt not murder. What
Yes,
else?
I can.
Okay,
but
what
I
else?
want you to answer my question first because the
Wait,
reason why
come
I
on.
got on here
Come on,
was
come on.
so that
Name
we
them.
could
Name them.
debate
Come on,
on
just do it real
being
quick.
gay.
Just do
Dude,
I just want you to
you're
name
not
4.
listening.
I just want you to name 4. You got 3 more. She left. She left. Yo, dude, no way, chat. She laughed at me because I wouldn't be able to name all 10. I appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much. Of the 10 commandments. Right, but she couldn't even name 2. She couldn't even name 2. That is brutal, chat. What is going on? Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 200,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends. If you like my content, follow me if you haven't already. We're going to go on to the next person, though. Again, if you want to debate, everyone, send a guest request right now, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hello?
Yeah, how old are you?
Hi, I'm 30.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
No, everybody can do whatever they want, I think.
For sure. I'm just looking for people who disagree. Appreciate coming on. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 40.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I wanted to elaborate on what you guys were talking about because when she was
Do you
speaking,
think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I'm going to answer that question, but I wanted to go back to what she was talking about.
Did you answer my question, sir?
Okay.
If not, I'm going to go on to the next person.
Answer your question. Looking at it from my point of view, because of my beliefs, yes, I do, because I am Christian. So, am I allowed to elaborate on what she was talking about earlier about people going to heaven and hell? I do believe that sinners go to hell. We're not targeting, and I think some people do hatefully target gay people. I absolutely believe that. But sin is sin, regardless. Like you said, whether it's lying, stealing, murder, and this may sound absurd, but I believe looking at it from the aspect of God, how he looks at sin, all sin is sin equally. Whether you kill somebody, whether it's stealing, it's all looked at in the same. And when you talk about people going to heaven, it's to enter heaven, it is through Christ. And you have to turn away from sin. And that includes everybody, not just somebody being gay.
Child?
I wouldn't consider that. That's a very good question. I've never had anybody ask me that question. That is a very good question, but I don't believe that as like any type of malicious lie. We teach kids fairy tales, just like a lot of people think the Bible is a fairy tale. To each his own. But growing up as a child, my parents told me...
But I'm still lying, so it's a sin. You said sins are equal, so those 2 sins are equal.
I think looking at it from an aspect of... Again, I don't see that. I don't see that as lying, even though it's not real. I see your point. Look, I'm not here to be hateful in any way. All I was trying to do was provide a little bit of clarity from, again, my point of view, because I have gay friends. I'm a Christian, but I have gay friends, and I don't condemn them or judge them. That's not my place. I don't go into saying, hey, you're going to hell. I do have my opinions about it, but I'm not going to force that on anyone. If a person is gay, then how does that impact my life? It doesn't. They're people just like I am. You know, they're flesh and blood, and there's so much a divide over what is right and wrong. I understand what you're saying about telling a child that, but when I was growing up, my parents told me about the Tooth Fairy, Santa Claus.
Same here. I grew up in a Christian household, right? But your worldview states that that's just as bad as someone murdering someone, as someone literally raping someone, right? That's what you just said. I appreciate the 11 month. Thank you for the subscription. When you say all sins are equal, that's what you're saying.
Yes, I do believe that, but I guess looking at it from a man's point of view or a woman's point of view or a human point of view, it's hard to like take something like that is harmless, you know, because I don't consider that like a harmful sin. Like if you do a malicious lie, like let's say, for example, if you're in a relationship and you have a girlfriend, boyfriend, whatever, and you hide something from them and you lie to them with an intention of personal gain or hurting them or however, I feel like there's a big difference between saying, hey, Santa Claus is real, because at some point in time, you know, we're going to grow up.
Wait, Big Smalls. I agree with you. There is a big difference. But the point is if you think that all sins are equal, there's no difference. Okay. And that's exactly what I'm saying is that's so unintuitive. It's unbelievable. Because clearly speaking, right, a P3 joke raping a child or someone murdering someone is way worse than me saying to a little kid that Santa Claus exists, right?
I agree with you in that aspect, but what I'm saying is that I believe that God looks at sin equally. And when I tell, like, I don't have a child, but if I had a kid, you know, I would want to teach them all the same things, you know, because it's just what people do, you know, with Santa Claus and whatnot. I think I would partake in that too, but I don't feel like in any way that's malicious. It's just kind of something that people have done over time. Again, it's not my place to judge anybody, but I do have a personal belief that all sinners, unless they accept Christ and turn away from their sin, they are going to go to hell. And that includes me, nobody else. Like, I struggle with my own sin every day because the flesh is weak. If you were raised in church, you heard all these things. Whether you come to your own conclusion or what you believe is up to you. Ultimately, you're the one that has to answer for these things at the end of the day. And by no way should any man, woman, or child or anybody judge you. There's only one person who judges us all, and that's what I believe. So again, turning away from sin, repenting means to turn away from it. And I think that's what I wanted to elaborate on when this girl who was in your live was saying that, you know, people that are gay go to hell. Well, absolutely, they can go to hell if they don't turn away from their sin. But it is not for me to say that. It's my belief from what I've read that I do believe sinners go to hell, and I do believe that it's an abomination as far as what it says in the Bible. And again,
what verse in the Bible does it say that?
You're saying that the Bible doesn't say that laying with a
No,
man.
I just asked you what verse in the Bible does it say it.
I don't have the direct scripture because I don't practice. What I was going to say is I don't practice religion as far as I'm like you. I was raised in church and I have these beliefs, but I don't go to church. I
don't have these beliefs. You don't go to church. You don't believe in the Bible?
No, I believe in it, but I believe that I'm a sinner, and I believe that if I died today, I would go to hell. I truly believe that because I'm not living the life that I was taught because I'm weak to the flesh. And my desires for things like even premarital sex, you know, would condemn me to hell because it's sin. So I truly believe that. And it's, I put myself, my own selfish needs and desires above, you know, this idea that I've been taught and that I do believe in. So yes, it probably sounds.
That's honestly what makes me think you don't believe in it, right? Because the thing is, if you thought that your eternal judgment, like your eternal life, is going to be dictated by what you're doing right now, you wouldn't just willy-nilly just like do your oh my god, my personal desires today. Oh my god, I just had to like lie a little bit. Appreciate the confetti. Thank you so much. No, right? You would be absolutely fucking terrified. You would not want to do anything that could possibly. You'd be like, honestly, it'd be like a trauma response. I appreciate the paper crane. Thank you so much. Imagine if someone came up to you and said, "Oh, if you do this, I'm gonna unalive you and your whole family." Appreciate the paper crane. Thank you so much. You the entire time are gonna make sure that that does not happen. That you do not do that. They're gonna have like legitimate trauma responses trying to make sure that doesn't happen. Appreciate the paper crane. Thank you so much, because you believe that that could happen to you. Okay, that's why I don't think that you actually believe that you're going to be sent to like a hell, right? Else you would clearly devote yourself significantly more.
That's yes and no, but I believe there's people like myself that, you know, we fall, we backslide, and I feel like sometimes, you know, and this is this sounds very stupid because, believe me, even me saying this sounds ignorant, because it's like, hey man, I feel like I have time, you know, and I feel like I have time to get right and live life, which is wrong. It goes against everything that I've learned and that I believe in. But I'm selfish, you know, I really am. Humans can be selfish in so many ways. I'm good in a lot of other ways, but yes, I'm selfish in as far as it comes to my religion and my beliefs. There was a time that I had a near-death experience, and I was terrified because I damn near did die. Thank God, you know, I didn't. And for quite a while, I straightened myself up. I was going to church. I was very dedicated. Did I still sin? Yes. But every day when I did, I would repent, and I would ask God to make me stronger in those ways. I've fallen away from that. You know, like I'll tell you right now, I haven't gone to church in a while, but a couple Sundays ago, I did go back to church, but I haven't been back since then. I have this feeling and this calling for me to come back to church. But yet, like you said, it sounds ludicrous, but I turn away from that. I don't. It is a scary thought, like you said, but yet, even though
it does make me think that you don't necessarily believe to the same degree, right? But like, let alone that, but like, we can talk about all the other issues of the belief. Are you someone that is willing to be like, I'm possibly wrong when it relates to my religion and my religious beliefs? Do you think you could possibly be wrong?
No, I think like everybody, people have questioned things. You know, I'm not saying I've never questioned it. But there's certain things that have happened to me and that I've seen that makes me, you know, a believer. And again, I've watched you guys a couple of times, you and the other guy that's in here, and I personally like it whenever I'm discussing something with someone one-on-one, because I think I'm not a huge debater. The only reason I came in here is because I just wanted to more elaborate on what she was saying, because she did a poor job. And I'm not saying I'm doing a great job. I'm not trying to convince anybody in here of anything. People are very judgmental in this world, and I'm not saying I've never judged anyone. I'm trying my best to accept people for who they are and their beliefs. I've gone through, you know, I'm more open-minded than I used to be, because things that have happened in my life. You know, I just seen somebody in the comments say something hateful because they don't agree with me, so they're hateful to me. You know what I try to do because I've gone live and I've had people just bash me and say mean things? I don't come back and say mean things to them.
Hey man, I'm just gonna let you know, I am just looking for a debate. If you're not looking for a debate right now, I am gonna go on to the next person. Did you want to debate, or did you want to like give your last thoughts real quick?
No, I believe, you know, I said what I had to say. I more or less was just trying to come in, and where the girl was saying what she was saying, you know, I wanted to strengthen her argument. So it was a little bit of a debate. It's not me trying to change. I'm not a persuasive person, but I did want to come in and say, you know, hey, what she said, she didn't elaborate on it correctly. You know, she talked about Sodom and Gomorrah. She's talking about the homosexuality in that city and why God destroyed that city. And she's talking about Lot's wife, when Lot turned around and basically, you know, they were commanded not to look back when they fled the city, and she turned into a pillar of salt. You know, do I believe every story in the Bible? No, I don't. You want to know why? Everybody's played the game telephone when they're a kid, you know, where you tell a story and it goes around in a circle, and when it comes back.
Hey man, I definitely get your view, but I am going to look on for some debates. So I do appreciate you coming on, man. Thank you so much, bro.
Having me. Thank you. Have a good day.
Have a good day. All right, we're going to go on to the next person. Everyone, again, if you want to debate, everyone tap that screen. You want to debate, send a guest request right now. Tap that screen. In the meantime, let's try to get to 250,000 likes, everyone. Let me go to the next person, though, real quick, everyone. Again, only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hey, I'm 45. How are you?
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I think it's a fundamental error for the continuation of human consciousness.
So do you think it's wrong or immoral?
Well, an error is the same as wrong, yes.
Okay, so why do you think it's wrong?
Because you cannot continue human consciousness having sex if you're gay. You can't create life.
Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile?
It's not wrong if you have an idea of how you're going to create life somehow. I mean, if you can carry on your genetic lineage with somebody that you love, that you want to be with and raise children, then it's going to help with the
Do
continuation.
you know what being infertile is?
Can't create life, man.
Yeah, so if I engage in intercourse with a woman who's infertile, there's not going to be reproduction there. So wouldn't it be wrong under your view?
Yeah, absolutely.
So it is wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman.
Yes. For the continuation of human consciousness, it's an error.
Appreciate the fantastic. Thank you so much. So if I produce children with my wife, right, and then later in life she becomes infertile, and I have intercourse with her, while
You've
after
already
we're
created
married for
life. You've already
decades,
multiplied.
so it's not wrong in that sense. So if
course
so
not.
if
Like-
so if a person produces life and then engages in gay intercourse after that, is there anything wrong there?
Not at all.
No, nothing. So
No,
it's
because
nothing
it's the
wrong with
continuation
engaging
of
in
human
gay
consciousness.
intercourse or being gay, because gay people can choose to produce children. So if gay people produce children through in vitro fertilization, right, or artificial insemination, right, there's nothing wrong with that, right? Or if
Well,
they
it's
are
not
a
full
sperm donor.
transmission. It's not a full transmission of the genetics because you have half of the genetics going in. So it's not a full transmission between the loving couple.
No, there is if you're talking about artificial insemination.
So
But
if you
not
have
in
two
terms of
men-
not in terms of the couple, right? But it is the case, like say for example, if someone is infertile, right, and then they go to like an outside individual to be able to produce a child, you probably wouldn't consider it wrong in that context.
If you have a surrogate and you're taking a male sperm and the female egg from the infertile woman and using a surrogate for the creation of life, totally great.
No. In the sense you're not using anything from the infertile woman.
Then you're not having a full genetic transposition.
So is
from
that
the
wrong?
couple. Absolutely. If the
Okay,
person's
so
in
you
love-
think that it should only be the case in the context of a loving relationship?
I mean, you know, if you're creating life, I have to retract. If you're creating life, then I have no problem with it. But how many gay couples honestly are focused on that entirely in the continuation of consciousness in that way?
How many
I think
straight
it's argu-
couples are? There's lots of straight couples that aren't. Are they
No,
doing
man,
something wrong?
it's a crisis, dude. It's a crisis.
Yeah, I mean, if you want to increase fertility rates, you should probably decrease quality of life, as that's the biggest determination as to why we're seeing decreases in fertility rates is increasing quality of life. So
That's the thing. The reason why we're here is really two reasons: to live fruitful, and if you're gay, you can certainly live fruitful. The other part is to multiply. If you're gay, you cannot do that having sex with your partner.
yeah, and you can't do that either if you're having sex with someone who's infertile, right?
Correct.
So like, also, right, is oral sex wrong?
No, it feels great. What are you talking
Yeah, but it doesn't lead to reproduction.
about? It's okay. You have as many shots as you want at it. Just have sex.
So why do you have to reproduce with someone that you're in love with?
Because you cannot continue human consciousness without creating life. And if you don't continue,
You can create
human
life without
consciousness-
falling in love with someone. Like if I
What
can't
is
fall in
saying-
love with anyone, should I still produce children?
Parker, just let me finish what you said before, okay? If you do not create life, our experience here on planet Earth ends. That's important to me.
Sure, right, but like if I can't fall in love with someone, should I still reproduce?
If you can't fall in love with someone, should I still? What does that mean? I don't understand that question.
Like if I can't possibly just like every single person I try to get feelings for them, I can't do it. Should I still produce life?
Yeah, you should
Okay,
do your
so-
best, even if it sucks. You should do your best.
So the idea here is that you don't have to have kids with the individual in which you are in a loving relationship with. Okay, so if you don't have to have kids in which someone with you're in a loving relationship with, well, gay people can be in a loving relationship with the person who is a part of the same sex, but then also produce children with like someone of the opposite sex outside of that context, and there's nothing wrong with that.
I have no problem with people creating life. I actually love that idea. However, it could be done. I don't think people are interested in it. So especially gay couples have no interest. And you cannot have both genetic lineages put into the creation of life if you are gay. You have one side. And so I think it's a disservice, honestly. I think it's a disservice to humanity.
You do still have two genetic lineages. It's
Yeah,
just
but
not
they're
of
not
the
from the
individual
couple.
in which you're in love with. Yeah, but the couple it doesn't matter, right? Because again, I brought up the scenario in which you don't have a loving relationship, and yet you still said that you should reproduce.
Yeah. Yeah. I think you make a good argument, and it's very complicated and you twist well. But I still
Twist?
think you twist well. I think that you understand what I'm saying, though. I'm making a point.
I don't
that's
think
pretty
I'm
valid.
twisting anything.
Yeah, I know. I know that. That's part of it.
Yeah, so what am I twisting?
I don't know. Show me, man. Can you do a dance? It's like the only thing you haven't done. There you go. Bravo. I'll tap the screen for that, Parker. You got a good head on your shoulders, man. But you understand where I'm coming from. It's not so much the idea that I dislike people. And by the way, I just want to comment in on God. God is not an congratulations on the galaxy. That's awesome. God is not an entity outside of any of us. God is an entity within us, and it's the life force in us. So I think people are missing that a lot. And by the way, the first of the 10 commandments is not to idolatrize. So it's the idea that if we see God within us, that is following with the first of the 10 commandments. That's the most important one. I just wanted to chime in on that. It's important for people to understand.
All right, thank you. So I don't think that there's any. Yeah, I don't think there's any justification for like the religious beliefs there. And I don't think that we had any argument here that says that being gay is wrong. Would you like to provide that real quick?
Say that again. I didn't hear. I'm sorry.
I didn't see any justification for the religion or the claim that being gay is wrong. Would you like to provide justification for either of those?
No, it's really, it doesn't apply so much as just like live, prosper, and multiply. Those are the biggies.
Okay, so again, if we're talking about the multiply, then that doesn't consider being gay to be wrong, right? It just means that if you don't reproduce, it's wrong.
Yeah, that's the error, because it ends life like on planet Earth. If nobody's doing it, we don't continue. That's important to me.
Yeah, and gay intercourse isn't wrong. It's just if you don't reproduce. So like it doesn't really seem to associate that being gay is wrong here. But yeah, is there anything else you want to add or talk about?
No, I really appreciate the time, Parker. Thank you.
Appreciate
you
it.
run a good.
Appreciate it, man. We're gonna go on to the next person. If you like my content, follow me. If you're ready, everyone, tap that screen. Let's try to get to 250,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, everyone. Let's try to get to 250 shares. Let's go on to the next person, though. Again, if you like the content, follow me. If you haven't already, everyone. Parker, do the dance again? Oh my gosh. Chat, you're never gonna see me dance like that again. That's just tough. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
You have to wait for JST comes out. You know what I mean?
All right, we'll go to the next person. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates. Again, only send a guest request if you do disagree, y'all. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
2004.
What month?
November.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Yeah.
Why so?
Because if you're gay, you're a fucking faggot.
So no arguments, just slurs. That's all you got? Wait, is that really all you got? You just slurs?
Yeah, just if you're gay.
Why do you come on just to say slurs to people? Actually, I just want to hear this.
Are you gay? Are you
Appreciate
faggot?
the galaxy. Thank you so much. I'm not. Do you? All you got is slurs? Is that all you have?
Well, I mean, no, I'm just saying if you're gay, you're a fucking faggot. You like dick.
So all he's got is slurs. All they've got is slurs. All right, we're gonna go to the next person. It's actually unbelievable. That's literally all. That's all they have. Like, actually, what a great argument. What a rational individual. What a rational individual. All he can say is slurs. Like, that's literally it. That's so unfortunate, bro. That is truly unfortunate. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah, how old are you?
Oh, I'm 24, but I didn't mean to click the request.
Oh,
button.
you're good. Don't worry. Appreciate you coming on, though. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. We're going to go to the next person. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live, everyone. Let's try to get to 250,000 likes, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 39.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I know that it is wrong
How do you know that it's wrong?
because the Bible said so.
Yeah, how do you know that the Bible is accurate in describing to us what's right and wrong about morality?
Because lots of things that were written in the Bible, I see it come to pass.
Like what?
And, alright, being gay, I think that is the greatest sin of all time. Because
The greatest sin of all time. So you think that being gay is worse than like a P3DO raping a child?
yes.
You think
Hold on. That's the only.
you think that being gay itself is worse than literally graping a child?
That's the only sin in the Bible that God says you shall put to death. Being gay is the greatest sin of all time.
I appreciate the galaxy. Thank you so much. Do you think that being gay is worse than murdering someone?
Yes. It is worse.
Do you think being gay is worse than torturing someone?
Yes.
Do you think that being gay is worse than genociding than the Holocaust?
Man, I just told you that being gay is the greatest sin of all
Yeah,
time.
so is being gay worse than the Holocaust?
It's worse than all the other sins.
It's worse than the Holocaust.
Yes.
Thank you for the hands. I appreciate you. Got to be trolling, bro. Because actually, the Bible does not say that only gay sex is for the death penalty. First, right? Second of all, right?
What?
That is a fucking wild take for you to say that just an individual being gay is worse than the Holocaust. That is a fucking wild take. That is an absolute wild take. There's no way you're being serious.
No, man. If being gay wasn't a sin, why would God create women then? You'd have just create pure men.
Yeah, but being worse than the fucking Holocaust, even if you consider being gay to be bad under your worldview, that's fucking wild, bro. That is absolutely wild. There's no scholar that would make that claim. No individual that's credible within your entire religion that would make that claim. But you. Literally, but you. You're like the only individual that's ever said this in the context of all history that legitimately claimed it.
Man, being gay is totally wrong, man. God
Yeah, can you give me any argument?
God forbids it, so I forbid it.
Yeah, first of all, not only does God, under your book, not establish that it's worse than fucking genocide, right? Because that's clearly not true, right? That's unbelievable for you to say that, right? But also, right, again, you have no justification for your book in the first place.
Come on, man.
Did you have anything? You got nothing? You understand how fucking wild of a claim that is? I don't think you get it, dude. There's no way.
That's not wild, man. That's just
Yes, it
fact.
is. To say that being gay is worse than the fucking Holocaust is an absolutely wild claim. What do you mean? What are you talking about, dude?
How could it be a wild claim, man? People must die, man, in order for
No. This is actually dude, there's no. Are you being Do you realize what you're fucking you just literally said people must die. That is not a fucking Christian. That is not someone who cares about people. That's not love thy neighbor. What the fuck are you saying? You literally just called for violence towards people. You understand that, right?
No, I didn't call for violence toward people.
Yes, you just said that they must die.
No, but because that's the cycle of life. People has to die. And
Oh,
people
you're
have
just
to
saying that
born.
people. Okay, sorry. I thought you were claiming that like they should be, but you said that the Bible says
And I
that they
was-
should.
I was
Do you think that
referencing-
gay people should be put to death?
Man, yes.
You believe gay people should be put to death?
Yes, I believe that.
Why do you believe that? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Why do I believe that?
Exist. Is it unnatural?
Fuck do you believe that? Like let's sit back for a second. Actually, like there's no way you'd come on and say this is a troll. That's fucking disgusting if you're saying that's a troll, let alone saying this legitimately. Why the fuck do you think that?
And do you even believe in God, man? Do you believe
No,
in
I
God?
don't believe in God. God doesn't make this claim under your own view. You know that, right?
No, but the Bible said that a man lie to the next man shall be put to death.
Sydney, give me the verse right now.
I don't remember the verse, man, but
There's no way you make this claim about people saying they should be put to death and you don't even know the fucking verse. Go find it right now.
I read it myself, man. I just don't remember the verse, man.
Go find the verse.
I don't know the verse. I read it myself.
There's no way you can make a claim in your own head and think you're justified in saying that people should be put to death by literally not even knowing the verse. That is wild. That is absolutely wild.
And we should see what we do to gay people.
Name the book of the Bible, name the verse. I'd love to hear it.
Man, you should see what we do to gay people in Jamaica, man. That's what you
That's
should.
fucking terrible. That's disgusting.
Not disgusting, man. You're disgusting.
That is absolutely disgusting. The fact that you would sit there and that you would literally be like, you should see what we do as some sort of boast is fucking gross. You understand how gross that is? You understand if there was some like aliens that were looking down on our species right now and we're seeing this fight type of behavior that we act towards other individuals, they would literally act like we are fucking terrible. They would literally think that we are so prehistoric. Right? I don't think you understand how unbelievable it is that in the modern society that there are people that still believe dumb shit like this. This is absolutely wild. This is absolutely wild. They just left, by the way. They just left. Like, dude, there's no way people like that actually exist, chat. There's actually no fucking way people like that exist. And for the people in the comment section right now saying W Jamaica, right? That's actually disgusting. That is actually disgusting for that. That is so gross. That is so gross. Honestly, right? There's no half of them are probably Christians, right? Under your own view, you will be judged for that, right? Under your own view, you will be judged for that. That's absolutely wild. We're gonna go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Tap that screen, everyone. Let's try to get to 250,000 likes if you like my content. I go live literally every single day. So again, if you like my content, follow me if you haven't already, everyone. All right, let's go to the next person, everyone. This is the Christian Love for real. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Yo, I didn't request to be in your live, soy boy.
Huh?
I didn't request to be in your live.
Yeah, you did. You were in my guest box.
No, I didn't.
You did, and why am I a quote unquote soy boy?
I did not request to be in your live.
Well, then how did I accept you up to the live?
You know what it is? You want attention. You chose my comment, then you requested. I don't want to be on the live with you. And here, I'll answer your question.
I can't pick comments to request them. Here, that's not how it works.
Do I? All right, what do you want to ask me? Go ahead, I'll debate you.
Yeah, do you think it's wrong or moral to be gay?
Let me ask you a question. Who you side with? Israel or do you side with Palestine?
I don't have a full-on position when it relates to that. I think that there's bad things on both sides. I think that the apartheid, right, and the settler-colonial state that Israel is engaging in right now, evicting people who are Palestine, is very bad. But I also think that groups like Hamas killing innocent civilians is bad. Right, so that would kind of be my position so far. I don't know an extraordinary amount.
I know how to solve. I know how to solve the problem.
No, but can you go back to the topic, man? Like, why do you think it's wrong or immoral to be gay?
Why? You know what? Here, I'll tell you this. What people do with their own life has nothing to do with me, right? I don't agree with it. I don't agree with the gay lifestyle, but I don't have to cheerlead it either. Do I think it's immoral? Yes.
Why is it immoral?
Because it just is. It's written in the Bible that man should not lay with man like man does with woman.
Where in the Bible?
I'll say you guys. I don't know if you're gay or not. You give off the gay vibe, but you guys can't reproduce.
I'm straight, but where in the Bible?
What?
Where in the Bible does it say this?
Where the man should not lay with man like woman? Let me see. Let me look it up. I got my Bible right here, matter of fact.
Yeah, go for it. Go for it. Find that verse.
Do you think it's okay?
Also, turn down your volume a little bit. There's a bit of an echo. And yeah, I think it's okay to be gay. I think it's okay to be straight. Absolutely.
So which one are you?
No, I'm straight.
Are you sure?
Yeah. Are you sure you're straight?
Yeah, I'm straight.
Are you sure about that?
All right. I'm not the one sitting there
are you
with
sure
the gay
about that?
flag I'm not the one that's sitting back there with the gay flag behind me.
Yeah, but you're the one that requested up, saying that it's wrong,
request.
right?
I really didn't
and you want to know
request.
something funny?
I
You want to know
really
something
didn't
funny?
request.
People.
I was laughing because with the Jamaican
You want to know
guy
something?
said.
You want to know something crazy? I can send you a study that shows that people who think that it's wrong are at a greater predisposition towards being gay. Yo, Sujin, I appreciate the Venmo. Thank you so much.
I didn't say I was wrong. I said I don't agree with it. I didn't say it was wrong.
Yeah, and you're at a greater predisposition towards being gay.
I don't have to cheerlead that movement. I don't have to cheerlead it. I don't have to put up gay flags. I don't have to do none of that garbage.
Yeah, and you're just reinforcing the idea that you're at a greater likelihood.
Activities. Those are sodomite activities.
So can you actually give me any argument?
I don't have to cheerlead sodomite activities.
Can you give me any argument?
I don't have to cheerlead the sodomite activities.
Can you give me any argument? I don't have to
sodomite. Listen, I don't have to cheerlead the BLM movement either.
Let's bring it down. Can you give me any argument?
I don't have to do none of that.
Can you bring me any argument?
Let me find it.
Yeah, give me that verse. Let's go. Come on.
Here. Let me do this. Let me find it. I'll read it verbatim. I'll come back on a request, and you bring me back up. How's that?
Is it really gonna take you that long to find it? Wait, I'll just ask you this question. Do you accept Leviticus?
Do I accept Leviticus? What part of Leviticus?
Like, yeah, the part of Leviticus that says that it's wrong to engage in gay intercourse.
Let me ask you this. Why do you defend it so much if you're not gay?
Because I think that gay people should not be subject to unjust treatment, discrimination, and hatred on the basis of them being gay, because that's just unjust prejudice.
Okay. What rights do I have that they don't have?
Yeah, so literally up until 2015, right, it literally wasn't legal for people to get married.
Let me ask you this.
Or something. I'm talking about it.
Many places in America, right? You understand that, right? It wasn't protected.
Okay, do you remember, how old are you?
I'm 21.
Are you a little puppy? All right. Do you remember when Obama and Joe Biden were openly against gay marriage?
Yes, I actually do, and that's exactly the
remember
critique that I have against Biden. Biden and Obama.
Did you vote for Biden? Did you vote for Biden?
I did vote for Biden.
Oh,
yeah.
So you hate the gay community.
First off, no, it doesn't
So
mean
you're
I hate the gay community.
homophobic.
No, it doesn't.
You
right?
hate the gay community.
So there's a few things.
Why
There's
would
a
you
few
vote
things.
against your interest? Why would you vote against your interest?
Yeah, so this doesn't vote against our interest. One, because
Really?
Biden doesn't have the same position that he held prior. Two, the
No,
same
he
types of
didn't.
things were held by people like Trump as well. Right? So this
Stop.
idea
No,
that
he
it's
didn't.
just subject.
No, he didn't. That's a lie.
This idea that's not a lie.
That is
this
a
idea.
lie.
This
You know
idea
what I
that it's just.
remember? You know what I remember? I remember when Trump told the gay
It's
to be gunned down in nightclubs. You remember that?
Yeah, that has nothing to do with what we were just referencing in
Wait,
terms
did
of
he
gay
say it or
marriage.
not? Did he say it or not?
That has nothing to do with that what we were compared to like what we were just
stop.
referencing.
Did he say it or not?
I don't
yet
know
to
if he
see
said
Biden.
that. Maybe
You
he
know
did.
what I remember? You know what else I remember? I remember Hillary Clinton smirking when they were showing videos of gay people getting thrown off buildings in the Middle East.
Hey, can I ask you a
Do
question?
you support Hillary? Wait,
Can I
do you
ask you a
support
question?
Hillary?
I didn't vote
Do
for
you
Hillary,
support
but
Hillary?
I would vote for Hillary over Trump. Yeah.
Wait a minute. The same lady that said that black people were dogs that should be made to heal?
Yeah, so I think that's absolutely disgusting and absolutely terrible.
You
But
are- let me
are
tell
we
you
not gonna
something.
reference are we not gonna reference
Listen.
the way that Trump has treated the Central Park Five? Are we not gonna reference the past historical acts
Look
of
at you.
racism
Why-
that we could reference with like
why
who
is
he
it-
would
why-
allow
let me
to
ask
be
you this.
renters at his own landlord as a landlord? Right? Are we gonna
Let me
reference
ask
the
you
fact
this.
that like okay, are we gonna like
Go
let
ahead.
me finish?
Go ahead.
Are we gonna reference
You have the typical CNN talking point. You got nothing. How about this? How about
I'm currently
that
trying to
how about
describe
that-
this
wait
is
a
not
minute,
CNN.
wait a
I don't
minute,
watch
wait a minute,
CNN.
wait
But
a minute.
I'm trying to
How about-
describe,
how
and
about that
it seems
comment
like
of-
you're just being an
wait,
emotional
wait,
man,
wait,
and you can't
wait.
have a
How
back and
about that
forth
comment?
conversation.
See, all you do is want to overtalk. How about that
Me?
comment?
You're
about,
actually overtalking
You ain't
me.
black. Wait, how about you ain't black if you don't vote for me? How,
I
how
think
about
that's an
that one?
absolutely horrendous comment as well, right? But the point
So is he
I'm trying to
racist?
describe to you,
Is
yeah,
Wait,
absolutely,
is Biden a racist?
absolutely, the same as Trump.
Okay.
The same as Trump.
Do you remember?
Okay,
when,
so
when
hold
Obama,
on. Can I
Wait
finish
minute,
a point?
let
I
me
can
ask
mute you
this. Let me-
if you.
See,
Yeah. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna settle down for a second, okay? And we're gonna have a back and forth conversation. We're not gonna say that I'm over talking you when you unironically were over talking me. Like that's a bit wild.
Listen,
What
you
I'm
don't like
saying,
facts.
hey, can you let me finish? What I'm saying is that there's bad on both sides, right? And I'm saying that the level of shit in which is on the Trump plate is a little bit more than the level of shit that's on the Biden plate. Even though there's a lot of shit that's on the
That's
Biden
bullshit.
plate.
That is bullshit.
Okay, do you want to give an
Let me
argument?
ask you this.
And also, do you want to
remember-
like stay on topic?
Here, let me ask you that. Let me ask you one more question. Do you remember when the Obama administration, along with Joe Biden, got caught running guns into Mexico under Operation Fast and Furious, causing the deaths of hundreds of thousands of people at the same time running guns into the Middle East? Do you remember that?
Yeah, can you show
Do
me
you
where
remember?
that would
Do
be?
you remember Obama building cages, putting my people in it, then turning
Wait,
around? and
by the way,
blaming
those
Trump?
cages, hold up,
Do you remember that
hold
shit?
up. Those cages, right? Those things that you're referencing, they were
Yeah.
were built by Obama, but they were not in use by Obama. They were used by Trump
Get
to separate
the
families.
fuck out of here, dude! How can you bold-faced sit here and lie like that?
I'm not bold-faced lying. That's actually what happened.
You know that they used the picture. You know they used the picture of the little girl in the red sweater and blamed it on Trump when it was a picture that was taken in
Appreciate the handout.
2014
Thank you so much.
under the Obama
I don't
administration?
know who you're referencing right now in terms of like a different type of like news station or something. But what I'm referencing is that clearly
News
speaking,
station. They
these
posted
things,
it on Time Magazine. It was on Time Magazine front page, and then turned around and told everybody.
Hold
it
on.
was
I'm saying
Trump.
these things are
And
mostly
people
used.
like you
Hold up,
ran
hold
with
up.
it and said,
Hold
"Yeah,
up, man.
Trump's a racist."
Hold up, man. Hold up,
Prove
man.
to me Trump is
Most
a racist.
people, again, I
Prove to
can
me
go
Trump
through
is a
it, and
racist.
again, I also think that I can go through it, and I also think that the same thing also applies to Biden. But it was mostly used like these types of facilities
So
by the
you
Trump
voted for a
administration.
racist.
So
So you voted for
mostly
racist, is what you're telling me.
for the Trump administration. And yes, both of them are racist. Right, so
No.
the end of the
No,
day
it's not.
is that you're
Listen,
either.
let me tell you something,
Hold
dude.
up,
You're
can
a
let me
puppet.
finish, man.
I'm
Let me
40.
finish. So I want you to chill out. I want you to calm down for a minute so we can have an actual legitimate back and forth discussion. Right? I want you to stop yapping here for a minute, okay, man? So it is the case that this would apply to both individuals. And since we live in a two-party system, right, we have to pick the better of the two evils. Right? I would like to live in a multi-party democracy where I can vote for people on the basis of them having good legislation and good policy. Right? But we live in a two-party democracy, right? And we have to pick the better of the two evils, right? Else it's going to be worse off for people.
So you think Biden's policies and Biden's talking points are the lesser of two evils?
Yes, especially when it relates to like federal judges, right? Policies like universal health care, access to college and university. I could relate to many things.
So I can deduce that you probably support abortion, right? You probably support late-term abortion too, right?
I'm pro-sentience, which means I'm okay with abortions up until like around 18 weeks. After that, you can get an abortion if you didn't cause the pregnancy.
What do you mean? You talking about in the cases of rape?
Yeah, you have to say R word or essay. Yeah, or like a minor.
Come on, bro. Stop pussyfooting around. Just say rape. Why are you doing all this?
It's TikTok TOS, man. Hey, stop. If you say it one more time, I'm going to kick you off. It's TikTok TOS. It is TikTok terms of service, right? I'm not going to get bananaed because you want to feel like you can say words.
You can't say banned either. You can't say banned.
Yeah, this is how TikTok operates. This is how TikTok
operates.
Let me tell
you, you know what the problem is that we have a whole generation of people like you and other adults that'll come on here and pussyfoot around things and say raped, graped.
Hey, dude, it is TikTok TOS. You say it one more time.
Act like you have a pair, bro.
Hey, you say it one more time. I appreciate the sunglasses. Thank you so much. I'm going to go on to the next person. I'm not going to risk my platform, right? Because you want to feel like you can say words, okay? Appreciate the subscription. Thank you so much. TikTok.
This is a free country. We should be able to say whatever we want.
I understand. You think that you should be able to say whatever the fuck you want to say, right? You can't, okay? That's how TikTok works. It's not me. I didn't choose these words to say and not say. It is TikTok, okay? So stop crying, stop whining, and accept the rules.
Okay. Now let's get back to the fact that you voted and supported a racist like Joe Biden.
Again, both of them are. It applies to both Biden and Trump.
No, that's not true.
Yes.
That's not true. How about the comment when Joe Biden said he didn't want his kids in school with black kids because they would create an urban jungle setting? How about that one?
You can give me that quote because I haven't heard that one before. But
you don't think it's real, huh? You don't think it's real?
I said I haven't heard that one before. Could you give me that quote?
Bro, let me tell you something. I'm a first generation Mexican.
Can you give me that? Wait, can you give me that source?
I would never vote for a racist like Joe Biden
wait. Can you give me that source?
Hillary Clinton.
Hey.
I don't have a computer.
Hey, give me the source. Right? You made a fucking wild claim. Give me the source.
Listen. No, it's not a wild claim.
I'm listening to you providing a source. I'm waiting for it.
Wait,
tell me what's the source.
I guarantee you have a computer sitting in front of you, right?
What's the source? Tell me what the source is.
Look it up wherever you want. Go to YouTube. Go to YouTube.
Yeah, so you don't have a source is what I'm saying.
Wait, go to YouTube. Pull up the video.
So you're just whipping shit out of your ass. You know what this is? You know what I'm going to look up right now? Trustmebro.org. Look at it. You know what came up?
What the problem is?
Look what came up. Look what came up. Look what came up.
You're a limp-wristed individual.
Look what came up, bro. Look what came up.
Along with those other little
Hey, bro, look what came up.
Babies.
Look
you
what came up.
Limp wrist.
Appreciate the box.
You are a limp-wristed individual.
Look what came up.
You have limp wrist.
Look what came up.
You are a limp-wristed individual.
Look what came up, bro.
You're a soy boy. You probably wear your girlfriend's clothes.
Dude. Look what came up.
You got limp wrist. Poor little baby. Voting for fucking racist and comes on here and calls other people racist.
Bro. Okay. I'm gonna need you to like chill down. I don't know.
You're the fucking racist in this country.
I don't know what made you so emotional today, man. I want you to chill out, okay? I want to have a legitimate conversation with you, but if you're just gonna like freak out and scream at me on my live, I don't know how to treat you, bro. You won't even stay muted, bro. I literally never mute people on my live. I go live for 6 hours plus every single day. So you're just kind of acting like a child right now. I would like to have a legitimate conversation with you, but it seems like you're just like on a point in which you just want to scream. You're attacking like characteristics like how big my fucking wrist is. That's somehow
no. I said you got limp wrist.
You
got limp wrist. You probably couldn't drive a nail straight if your life depended on it. People like you, these weak individuals like yourself, are the problem in this country. You're offended at everything. The sight of a man offends you because in your mind, anything goes. It's fucking embarrassing. Act like you were born with a fucking pair between your legs. Act like a fucking man. These other countries are sitting there laughing at us because of people like you. It's fucking embarrassing.
I don't think it's going to be because of people like me.
It's fucking embarrassing.
Right?
Be a fucking man.
If
Act like a
anything, what's
fucking
embarrassing?
man.
You know what's
Act
embarrassing?
like a man.
Hey, you know what's embarrassing? The fact that you have such an
No, the
insecure
fact that
sense of
people
who you
listen to
are
you is
in
what's
terms of what.
embarrassing. Fuck.
Hey, the fact that you have such an insecure notion of who you are as a man that you have to attack particular characteristics in which you think don't match or represent the characteristics in which what you attribute to be a man, right? It is the case that what masculine character. Oh, he just got community guidelined. I got like the remove guest notification. So he's finding characteristics that he can associate with, that he can make himself feel better for. Like, oh, I have these characteristics. I fulfilled these expectations, right? When in reality, these characteristics are just descriptions of the different types of characteristics in which we have, right? So not meeting to these characteristics is just saying that you're in accordance more with like the social norms of society. But being in accordance with the social norms of society doesn't mean that's like you're going to be looked at in a more positive connotation. Appreciate the Galaxy. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Appreciate the Galaxy as well. Thank you very much. So I don't know, man. I think that other countries are going to look at the lower IQ. I appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much. And like the lack of the ability to rationalize concepts, right, as more negative than that. Right, but let's go on to the next person. Everyone tap that screen. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
You. Hello?
Yeah, how old are you?
I'm 30 something. You can hear me?
Yeah, for sure. Are you driving?
No, I'm parked.
Yeah, thank you for the subscription. I appreciate it, Alyssa. Thank you so much. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
No, I wasn't gonna go into that subject, right? But
I am just looking for people who disagree. Appreciate you coming on. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree. In the meantime, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
28.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I guess it depends on your outlook of life.
No, do you think that it's wrong or immoral?
Me personally, no.
All right, I'm just looking for people who disagree. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Keep tapping that screen in the meantime, everyone. You already know the deal. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right, we're going to get to the next person. Again, it takes a second in between sometimes to get people up here. Just give it 1 minute, everyone. Sometimes it just takes a second in between, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Oh, I'm 19.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Oh, sorry. I accidentally requested before. I was trying to unrequest. My bad.
For sure. I appreciate you coming on. Only looking for people who disagree, everyone. Again, only send a guest request. If you do disagree, you already know we are just looking for some debates, y'all. We're going on to the next person. Everyone keep tapping that screen in the meantime, y'all. Okay, we're going to get to this next person. I don't know why it's not accepting this person, but in the meantime, give it a second. Y'all keep sharing the live, everyone. Copy link, send it to a few friends. It will help get it out to more people. You already know the deal. We're going on to the next person, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
19.
What's your birth year?
2000. Jesus is better. Sin.
All right, next person, everyone. Keep tapping that screen. I found you because of Dean. W. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
What's your birth year?
2005.
Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Yes.
Why so?
Listen, right? You wake up in the morning, you choose to be a gay man, right? What do you gain from it? Just go to a bitch, bro. She got an asshole. You know what I mean?
So you think that anal sex isn't wrong for straight people, but you think it's wrong for gay people?
Hell, man. I'd stick it in a bitch's ass once or twice.
Okay, so he's
If
trying.
that should clap. Yeah, fuck that.
All right, we're going to the next person. All they can say is slurs, dude. Like, it's actually unbelievable. Like, there's so many people that just come on and do that. It's actually wild. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
18.
For sure. What's your birth year?
2005.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Yeah, I do.
Why so?
Because it's against Christianity.
Are you Christian?
Yeah, I am.
What's the first 3 books of the New Testament? What's the first 3 books, bro?
Man, it's... You know what? I don't know that.
You say you're not Christian?
No, I am Christian, but I just don't...
What's your favorite verse?
All right. Okay. All right. Maybe I'm not too studied up on Christianity. Okay.
Okay. All right. So that's kind of tough, dude. But you're Christian. You think that this determines your eternal life, but you don't even know anything about. Oh, he just left. He just left. Chat. Let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree. Tap that screen. Everyone, let's try to get to 500,000 likes. If you think that being gay is immoral, send a guest request right now. You already know the deal, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 30.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
So I don't think being gay is wrong, but I think pushing it on other people is wrong.
Do you think that engaging in gay intercourse is wrong?
Say that again, sorry.
Do you think engaging in gay intercourse is wrong?
I mean, I think it's wrong to do it like out in public, just like, you know, kissing a girl in public. Like, I think that should be kept to the bedroom.
Okay, so I mean that doesn't have to do with being gay. So by pushing being gay on people, do you think that like that's like saying you should be gay, or just saying it's acceptable to be gay?
I think that if you're gay, you're gay. You don't have to like go around flaunt it. Like,
what do you mean by flaunt it?
It's cool, whatever, you know. I like when I hear a dude that's gay. Like, I know my manager at my old job was gay, and he didn't talk with like a feminine voice. Like, you're portraying.
You most likely will.
There are many men who are gay that have feminine voices, and there are many men who are gay who do not have feminine voices.
That's not their
the same
real
way there are many men who are straight who have feminine voices.
Yeah, but they're like portraying that voice. It's not their real voice.
What do you mean they're portraying? That is their real. What do you mean they're not like using their real voice?
I mean, like, talk like an actual man, like you have nuts. Your nuts dropped.
What do you mean talk like an actual man? That's just how they talk.
That is.
You understand that the way that you talk, the vernacular in which you speak, is almost solely dependent upon the people in which are around you, right?
No, it's called like an Adam's apple, and your voice box is a lot bigger.
No, like, why do you think British people sound the way they do?
They don't sound
because they're fucking born in Britain. They live in Britain their whole life. Makes them sound like this. Right, a little bit of tea, some crumpets. Well, why do you think they sound like that? Why do you think we sound like this? Because this is where we grow up. So it is the case that particular individual who's gay, that person, right? If they sound feminine, they probably just were around people in which sounded feminine. That's their real voice.
Women. They're trying to act. They're trying.
Yeah. So those particular gay men were around women. The same way that if there's a straight man that's constantly around women,
I mean, I'm
more likely to adopt different feminine ways of speech.
And I don't try to talk like that.
It's not trying to talk, right? The way you talk is solely dependent upon, like, again, like the types of environment around you. People aren't trying to talk that way. That's just how they talk.
It's not how they talk, though.
It literally is.
It literally isn't.
It literally is. Why do you sound like that?
Because I'm a man.
Right now, you sound like you're like 30 years after being in a frat. That's what you sound like. Why do you sound like you were in a frat? Because you probably were.
No, actually, I never went to college.
Okay, I could have guessed for. I don't know. Maybe I'm getting fishing vibes.
Oh yeah, I love fishing. You know it.
Yeah, I do get those vibes. Like, for example, right? I played a bunch of Fortnite, right? I have a partial Fortnite accent, right?
I play a bunch of Fortnite too. I don't have a Fortnite accent.
Well, you probably didn't play in the same community as me, where there's a bunch of people who have that type of accent because you're older.
How old are you?
I'm 21. I played all day, every day in high school. Like, literally the entire time in high school. That's why I adopt the Fortnite accent. You know what I mean?
What's the Fortnite accent?
It's just a way of speaking.
What is it though?
It's just the sound of it, right? It's because when you're around a particular community a lot, you're likely to adopt a similar way of talking as the community in which is around you.
So that's just clear. If I move to Ireland, eventually I'm going to have an Irish accent.
Eventually, it could sound like similar to that, right? Generally, it happens most like in our early stages of development. But yeah, you adapt and like and whatnot in terms of the different types of way of speaking.
I don't know, man. I'm gonna have to do some studying on that because that's like that's me. I don't believe that's real.
It like unironically is. I don't know what you're talking about.
My girlfriend's brother, he's gay. He's like 25 years old, and he like has this voice, and I'm like, that's not your real voice. Like,
did you go up to him and say that's not your real voice?
I mean, yeah, I have. But
what did he say?
He's a comedian, so he just laughs at me, and we just laugh with each other. We hang out. He's cool.
He still keeps using the same voice because it is his fucking real voice.
I know. Now I think he's just.
That's
doing
fucking
it
wild, bro. That's his literal real voice.
I don't think it is his real voice. Like,
what are you talking about, bro?
What are you talking about?
I don't think you are using your real voice. I think that you're just trying to make your voice more quote unquote masculine when it's actually more feminine for real.
I don't know how to change.
I feel like you have a real feminine voice, right? You're just hiding it.
Well, maybe I do.
Yeah, you do. You're just hiding it. Why are you changing your voice, bro? Appreciate the handout. Thank you so much.
Because I'm a man. That's what we do. We hide shit.
You do hide. You do hide that.
Lock it away.
What else do you hide?
My money. I had my money.
Okay. All right, so again, what's your reason why being gay is wrong?
Like I said, I don't think it's being gay is wrong. I think being like out.
Like you said, pushing it on people, but you never clarified what that was.
I mean, like the whole thing about like people and their pronouns. Like, if I call you a wrong
pronouns don't relate to being gay.
That is definitely being gay. Like if I go to a gay person and I call him a man, is he gonna get mad?
Dude, that is no. Being gay is a sexuality. It relates to sexual attraction, right? Pronouns have always existed, right? Pronouns don't even relate to your sexuality. Pronouns relate to like one's gender.
Right.
What are you watching in the background, bro?
American Dad.
Oh, okay. I was like, bro, it sounds like you're watching like some iPad kid show.
No, I'm watching.
Like it sounded like an iPad kid was in the room.
My dog was just my puppy was just squealing because my cat fucked her up, and like his paw was stuck in her head, so I had to fix that real quick.
You're what?
My puppy, like I got a puppy, and my cat, like she was going after my cat, and my cat like smacked her in the head, and then his paw was stuck in her head, and so I had to.
I thought you said they fuck. Okay.
No, he was fucking with my cat. And my cat got mad.
Oh.
Smacked him in the head, and his paw got stuck in her head, and she was whining.
Okay, I thought you were saying something else. I was like, gosh, Chad. I thought he said something else. I don't know, man. I was like, that's a bit wild. Yeah. So, is there anything else you want to add or talk about?
No, I'm good, man. You have a good day.
All right, let's go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates, everyone. Let's go to the next person. Again, only send a guest request if you disagree, y'all. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. Let's try to get to 1,000 shares, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right. No, well, he said it too late. That's tough. That's tough. We're getting some wild guests today, everyone. We're going to keep running it up. Sugar Nuts, if you want to send a guest request back, I'll accept you, man. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
I'm 44, dude.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong?
I'm 44. Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yes or no? Can we do it that way?
That would be contradictory.
I have two nephews that are gay, so I'm trying to be supportive now, but they know I can't stand gay people at all. I grew up around the time.
Conversation. Let me give you
This is the AI.
You're not out in public pushing it and showing it and all that. You know what I mean? I come from a different generation, kid.
Yeah. So, why can't you stand gay people?
Well, when I was 13, 12, homeless in Frisco, you see, there's a lot of bad people. There's good people and there's bad people. So you had people that were straight that protect people like me and make sure the gay people aren't hanging around me or anything like that. And
what are the gay people gonna do to you?
What do you think the gay people do?
Be friends with you?
No, I've had gay friends. Let's not get it twisted. I mean, I can be friends with the gay person. I just don't think you guys are sick, bro. You're sick. I'm sorry.
What's sick with gay people?
You take. What do you mean?
Like,
you take
like
a dick in the
they're
ass,
cool?
buddy?
Like gay people are cool? They're
That's
sick?
disgusting. No, you're not right in the mind, dude. But
What's
that's
wrong?
not it. I don't give a shit. That's for you to decide. You know what I mean? But look at my issue is now. Oh, you want to transition and go into fucking restrooms and then fucking go into sports and
So
we're
trans
women
people
now.
and
You
gay
know,
people
that
are
doesn't
different?
make it-
Hold up, trans
That don't
people
make
and
them
gay
fucking
people are
women.
different, but yeah, trans people are valid in their identities. There's no issue with what they're saying, right? Trans
They're
women
not
are
women.
trans
They'll
women are
never be women.
trans
You
women
look at a
are.
trans person,
hold
what
up,
do you
hold
do?
up.
You laugh at them. You
Hold
look
up.
at a gay
No,
person, you laugh at them.
no, you should not laugh at gay people or trans people. That's wrong, right? The reason why
Because
you
you're
laugh
sitting
at
there with
hold
your,
up, hold up,
oh,
hold up,
I'm
hold up.
gay, blah, blah.
So the reason you need to chill, bro. I don't know what's wrong with you. The reason why you laugh at gay people and trans people is because you have predispositions or biases towards these particular individuals for no reason. You have a rational prejudice towards these groups, right? So trans women are women within the sense in which they are adult human people. I appreciate the handout. Thank you so much. In which are committed towards the social and cultural norms that are typically associated with the female sex. It's not saying that a trans woman's biologically female. That's not the claim, right? The claim is about the social and cultural norms, which are typically associated with the types of expressions, right? The norms, the ways that our body looks, right? Things like that we would typically associate with the two sexes. Okay. So, you just have like biases towards these groups, right? Would you like to give a reason for any of these biases?
Why did you mute me? I couldn't even talk.
Because you were like saying some weird shit and screaming over. I appreciate the hand art.
Well, if you want to ask me something and then not let me respond, that doesn't make no sense. So, I mean, you want to debate or you don't want to debate. You don't want to hear the truth, so you get mad and you fucking delete me. That's fine. Have a nice day, sir.
I'm letting you speak right now, man. Would you like to speak? Oh, he left. He just got pissed off and left. What is wrong with the emotional men today, everyone? Yeah, the puppy squealing and sniffing. I really wonder why they emotionally feel that way. Let's go on to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. We are just looking for some debates, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Hi, hello.
How old are you?
I'm 19.
What's your birth year?
Just never mind.
Okay, we're gonna go to the next person. Only send a guest request if you disagree, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
56.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
I think it's wrong because it says biblically it's wrong.
Yeah, so how do you know the Bible is accurate in describing to us what's right and wrong about morality?
Because it was written over 2,000 years ago, just like your school books and everything else you learn from. The King James Version is what I go by. I believe that your sexuality is in your head. It's not below your waistline. So, but you have a choice. You always have a choice whether or not you want to partake in that activity. You could be gay and still make the choice not to.
Yeah, so the choice isn't about the desire or what desires you have in terms of sexual attraction. The choice is what you decide to act upon in terms of your desires. Right? So I didn't choose the fact that I'm straight, right? I choose to act upon like straight intercourse. Right? Is that kind of what you're saying?
I'm saying that the right thing to do is to have straight intercourse.
Yeah, so if you're relating to that notion, that's going to rely upon the Bible being an accurate prescription of what's right and wrong. How do you know that the Bible is accurate in prescribing that?
Just like I said, the Bible was written over 2,000 years ago. Do you not believe that the Bible is accurate? Do you not believe things in the Bible are true? I mean, don't you believe in the school books you learned from when you went to high school?
I don't believe in resurrection. I don't believe in resurrection, right? But I do believe Jesus existed. I do believe Jesus was crucified on the cross. I just don't believe in resurrection, as it was most likely at that time period for individuals in which were crucified to be left on the cross to decompose, not put in those particular types of personal tombs, right? That was not common to happen at that particular time period.
What about Leviticus 18:22, where it says, man shall not lie with man as same as with a woman?
Yeah, so I could critique that verse with Leviticus, but a better approach that I think I have is just showing you another verse from Leviticus in which I think that you probably won't like to hear. So it's called Leviticus 25:44 through 46, and it states, "Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From them you may buy slaves. You may also buy some of the temporary residents living among you, and members of their clans born in your country, and they will become your property. You can bequeath them to your children as inherited property, and can make them slaves for life. But you must not rule over your fellow Israelites ruthlessly." Do you hold to slavery?
Do I hold to slavery? Do I think slavery existed?
No, do you think it's okay? Do you think it's justified? As your he just left. He just left. Bruh. Bro, why did bro leave? That's rough. Dude, that's rough, dude. Alright, I guess we'll go to the next person. Bro heard slavery and said, "I'm out." That's tough. That's tough. Okay, we're going to go on to the next person. Again, if you like the content, everyone follow me. If you haven't already, we're going to go on to the next person. Again, only send a guest request. If you do disagree, everyone, we are just looking for some debates, everyone. We're going on to the next person. Again, only send a guest request. If you disagree, keep tapping that screen. Let's try to get to 500,000 likes, y'all. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello?
Hello?
How old are you?
Me? I am 57 years old.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
No.
All right. I'm just looking for people who disagree. Appreciate you coming on, though. Thank you very much. Oh, we got him back, everyone. Did your appeal go through?
What appeal?
You got banned. Did your appeal go through?
No, I didn't get banned.
You did.
Why would I get banned? Why would I get banned for speaking the truth?
I got a message.
Listen, broken
that
wrist.
said you got
look
banned.
Listen, broken wrist. I'm here to tell you. I'm here to read to you what you wanted to hear. Okay.
Okay.
I only have one request, and when you talk to me, you put a little bass in your voice. You ready? There we go. That's a good try.
I'm a man. I'm a man.
Let me hear your war cry.
I appreciate the hand art. Thank you so much. No, it's just cringe. Okay.
Let me hear your war cry.
Appreciate the hand art.
Let me hear your war cry.
Appreciate the hand art. Can you give me the verse?
Let me hear your war cry. Let me hear your war cry. Pretend the Russians are coming over.
Give me the
verse,
verse,
hear your
bro.
war cry.
Can you give me a
Wait,
verse?
let me hear your war
Appreciate
cry.
that mustache. Thank you so
Pretend
much.
the Russians, pretend all the propaganda from MSN just came true, and they're invading us. Go ahead, give me the war
Appreciate the hand
cry.
art. Appreciate the galaxy. Thank you so much, dude. Can you just
Give me the war
verse?
cry, Parker.
Yo,
Parker,
dude, give me the
war
verse.
cry. Bro, give me the war cry. Pretend Russia just invaded, like MSN says, and you're taking up a purse. Wait, you're taking up a purse with
let's
a brick.
go.
Wait. Yo, man.
That's my
Those
war
guys,
cry,
they're
bro.
Scared.
Appreciate the little
Wait,
crown.
did you
Thank
put a brick? Did you put a brick in that purse? Dang, I'm scared. They're scared.
They are so scared, bro.
They are scared.
Can you please give
Okay,
me
listen
like,
up,
verse?
heathens. Listen up, heathens. Here we go. You heathens, are you heathens ready? Put a 1 if your heathens are ready. Leviticus 18, verse 20. I'm going to start over here.
22. Yeah, I know. Okay, so if you hold to Leviticus, let me read this.
Here, hold on. Here,
I appreciate the night. Thank you so much.
Wait, I'm going to kill two birds with one stone. Here we go.
Yeah, I got you. Leviticus 25:44 through 46. Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you.
Let me read to you.
Okay.
Okay, having slaves. Wait, slavery was abolished by the United States, yes or no?
No. Slavery is actually still legal under the 13th Amendment within the context of imprisonment.
Stop it. There are no slaves in this country.
No, there are.
Nobody can claim that they're oppressed in this country in 2023. No one.
That's just not true. But like, also,
tell me, why is it, Parker? Then why is it that when I come into these liberal safe spaces with the gay community, the black community, whatever community you want to call, even my community, when I ask them to tell me how they're oppressed, None of them can give me one reason. You know what they do? They kick me off.
Wait, so we can easily talk about unjust treatment in terms of like the context of systemic
But
racism.
that has nothing to do with skin
we can
color.
talk about like
That has nothing to do with skin
oh,
color.
it actually does. The
Do
systemic
white people-
racism does.
do
I
white
appreciate the
people
Corky. Thank you so
mistreat-
much.
wait,
So,
wait, do
so
white
like the
people
types of
mistreat other white people?
biases that exist amongst police officers, amongst people within the context of the medical field, right, in many different types of places, right, are byproducts of the fact that this was huge in the context of law and the systems that existed, right. So these types of past acts of historical racism have literally created biases within our society today that we need to acknowledge and deal with. Appreciate the Corky. Thank you
Okay.
so much. The same thing
Parker,
also exists for
Parker.
things like misogyny, right? Misogyny has become a prevalent aspect of society, right? So the types of implications that cause unjust treatment towards women in our society are social implications, societal expectations, not necessarily legally based anymore.
Parker, do I agree that this at one time was maybe the truth? Yes. Were there stupid people in charge? Yes. But those people have been ostracized. Nobody likes racist in any society. Now, are there racist white people? Yes. Are there racist Mexican people? Yes. Are there racist black people? Yes. But nobody likes them. Nobody likes them. You know what I do when I get around a racist Mexican? You know what I do? I get the fuck away from them.
Hey man, let's go back. Let's go back
But
to your
you
point.
voted for the fucking racist Joe Biden.
Dude, again,
You voted for that racist piece of
Joe
trash, Joe
Biden.
Biden.
Hey, both Joe Biden and Trump fit within under definitions of being racist.
No,
but can we please
that's
get
a
back to
lie.
the No, it's
You know
not a
what,
lie.
Parker,
Appreciate the
I'm
Corky.
old
Thank you
enough
so
to
much.
remember-
Let's go
I'm
back
old
to
enough
hold
to
up,
remember Trump in the
Hold
90s.
up, man. Can we please go back to like the point that we were making about Leviticus, and then we can go on to this point. I would
Okay,
like to.
let me read it to you.
Right,
I'll
but-
read it to you. Let me kill two birds with one stone. Let
Okay,
me kill
you
two with one
read
stone.
that, and then I have a verse I want to show you in Leviticus. Okay.
Okay, I know what it is. But let me hear your war cry before I read this. Come on.
Yeah.
It's weak. Putin just laughed and spit at the floor when you did that. Are you
Good.
ready for me to read to you?
Yeah,
Are you
read
ready
it.
for me to read to you? Here we go, heathens. Listen up. I'm going to start at verse 19, Leviticus 18:19. Here we go. Also, thou shalt not approach unto a woman to uncover her nakedness as long as she has been put apart for uncleanness, right? Moreover, thou shalt not lie carnally with thy neighbor's wife to defile thyself with her. Neither shalt thou take thy wife unto thy sister. For all you people that do that kind of stuff. Here we go. Thou shalt not let thy seed, your children, pass through the fire of Molech. Neither shalt thou profane the name of thy God. All of you in this live that sit there and talk about, oh, you're Sky Daddy, they want to talk trash about God. I am here to warn you. I am here to warn you, and you too, Parker. God will not be mocked. You can put up that little gay flag behind you, but God will not be mocked.
Accepting
You
gay
come
people
on
is
here and
somehow
say, oh,
mocking
God. Is
God.
not real. Huh? No, you do mock God. I've seen many of your lives.
What,
You know
how
what
do I
it
mock
is?
God?
You know what it is, Parker? Is there a lot of you people that don't believe in God? You don't believe in God. You know why? Because you would have to look in the mirror and understand that what you're doing is wrong. The fact that the Bible is true brings conviction
I have
upon
no-
a
I
lot
have
of
no
you.
issue with
So
that.
you would rather disregard the Bible than to admit that what you're doing is wrong.
That's not true. I appreciate the head mustache.
It's
Thank you so
true.
much. I acknowledge the bad acts that I engage in because I think that's like necessary for like me to progress as an individual in society, right? And I think that when we look at the context of religion, it makes it hard for individuals to actually reconcile with that because the whole basis of their particular claims, I appreciate the money gun, thank you so much, is ingrained in a book that is not meant to be changed, that is meant to stay in that particular way, right? So the idea is that it doesn't actually invoke a process of critical thought. Right. But like here, let me read the verse that I was referencing to you earlier. It's Leviticus 25, 44 through 46. Right. Your male and female slaves are to come from the nations around you. From them, you may buy slaves. You may also
Wait,
buy
who's he
some of
talking
the,
about? Wait, who are they talking about? They're talking about people of Israel, right?
They're talking about the Israelites and how they can
Okay, you're
buy
not talking about black people, right? You're not talking about black people, right?
We're talking about the Israelites and how they can
Okay,
how
go
they
ahead.
can buy people from nations around them and enslave them.
Okay.
And then pass them on
You know
to their
what's
children.
interesting?
Appreciate the Gus.
You know
Thank you
what's
so much. Can I
interesting?
finish?
You know what's interesting that you? Okay, let me say something. You know what's interesting that you bring up slavery? Isn't it funny how slavery is happening in Africa right now by other slaves? Right?
That's not
Our
funny.
administration knows about it. No, listen. Isn't it amazing that this administration knows about it, but they don't send any help?
He just got removed for community guidelines, chat. He's gone. Right? But yeah, we'll read that verse at another point in the live. I appreciate the Gus. Thank you so much. Like, bro, that was just like, how is that funny, bro? That's like actually wild, bro. The people on my live today, I don't even know. The chat, it's just weird. Anita, I appreciate the hand heart. Thank you so much. Yo, what's up? How old are you? Hello? All right, we're going to go to the next person. Again, only send a guest request. If you disagree, everyone, tap that screen. In the meantime, everyone, let's try to get to 500,000 likes. If you want to help get out to more people, share the live, copy link, send it to a few friends, everyone. Copy link in the bottom, what is it, right, everyone? You already know the deal, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
Read the Bible. Read
You
the
are
Bible.
not
Read the
old enough?
Bible. Read the Bible.
Read the Bible. Read the Bible. Yeah, so many people are now going to read the Bible, dude, I promise. You did something there. I promise you, bro.
I hate gay people.
Why? Oh, you're not even old enough. Why do you hate gay people at such a, like, dude, what is wrong with people? Can't even address that because they're too young. All right, let's go to the next person, everyone. It's literally like prepubescent. Like, seriously. Like, bro, what? Like, that's actually wild. That's actually wild. We're gonna go to the next person. Again, only send a guest request. If you disagree, everyone, keep tapping that screen. Keep sharing the live. Again, let's try to copy link, send it to a few friends, everyone. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
23.
23?
Yep, I was born January 12th, 2000.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
Yes, I do. I think it is completely wrong.
Why is it wrong?
Because, for one, in the Bible, it says man shall sleep with women not the same gender. Because if you're going to sleep with a different gender, how the fuck are you going to repopulate?
Okay, so is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with an infertile woman?
With an infertile woman?
Yeah.
In that case, I mean, I wouldn't do nothing with them at all.
Is it wrong?
Only women that can get pregnant is the women I will sleep with.
Is it wrong for me to engage in intercourse with a woman that's infertile that I'm married to?
If you're married to her, then if that's your choice, if you don't want to have kids, that's your choice.
Is it wrong?
I mean, it's not wrong if you don't want to have kids.
So
but
it's
to
not
do it
about
with
reproduction. So it's not about reproduction in that sense. Let's go back to the biblical text then, right? So what verse in the Bible does it say that?
Well, I am Christian. I don't really study the Bible that much, but I know a couple verses, not very many. But one of my favorite verses is, "For God so loved the world that he gave his only begotten Son, that whoever shall die and believeth in him shall not perish but have eternal life."
Dude, I didn't ask you for some random verse that you like. I asked you what verse in the Bible says it's wrong to be gay.
Oh, and back to the thing earlier about where you were saying stuff about slavery, right?
Yeah, we can talk about that in a second.
Did you know slavery didn't come up from us white people? Black people sold their own kind to be
bro. Oh my god, bro.
That's the fucking
slavery
truth.
has existed prior to the context of slavery in the Americas, right? Yes,
But
it
the
absolutely
truth
has.
is that
Right,
black
but slavery in
people
the
sold their
Americas
own to become slaves.
Okay, so why is that even relevant? Why are you bringing that up?
Well, I mean, you're the one who brought it up first, so I mean,
I didn't bring that up at all, right? I didn't.
I mean,
Right,
really,
I brought
if
up
you're gonna be
slavery in
talking
the
about
context
slavery,
of the
if you're gonna be
Bible.
talking about slavery,
Hold up.
you're
I brought up.
on
Hey,
the
stop
topic
talking.
about slavery.
Jay. Hold up.
It's on the top.
I brought up slavery in the context of the Bible.
But yeah, even if it is in the context of the Bible, you still fucking brought it up.
That's not bringing up slavery that would relate to the transatlantic slave trade.
You're a fucking faggot, bro.
So all you have is slurs. Is that really all you have? No argument? Christian love. Appreciate the sunglasses. Thank you so much. Christian love. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. Love thy neighbor. No hate like Christian love. No, literally, dude. What? Christian. Love thy neighbor. Follow Jesus. Like, dude, I can't, dude. It's actually unbelievable. Yo, what's up? How old are you?
I'm 43.
For sure. Do you think that being gay is wrong or immoral?
No, I got a couple daughters that are gay. I was just going to say that I just think it's funny how Christians are the most judgmental. I mean, they just hate on everybody. They always got something to say. But boy, if you say anything about a Christian, it's all bad.
The one, right? Right, because I've been on for a good few hours. So I